Hey y'all, it's Lissa, aka Bangs and Glasses, and I'm back with my September layout share. Happy October, everyone. So I just celebrated my 33rd birthday on the 30th of September. So we actually just got back this afternoon. We did lunch with my family today, also celebrating my mom's birthday. So it was like my birthday and my mom's birthday celebration. And yeah, my kiddo is napping, so this is a great time to do my layout share video. So in September, I made 10 layouts. So not a ton of layouts, but everything I did make this month, I am very, very happy with. And I did actually meet all of my goals this month. So I used washi, I used mixed media, I used sequins, I used acrylic and flair, and I used something from my like random bin. So this first layout, I was using this sketch from 30 Days of Sketches. I think this was series 18. And this was day 30 by Helen Ding. So I followed that, I think pretty closely, except my photos are different sizes. So this is just titled Happiness, and this is using a lot of Maggie Holmes Willow Lane. That's a collection. I'm getting kind of close to getting all the paper killed off of that collection. I also got some Bea Valiant Sketchbook on here, so that's the book paper on here, and then there's some like ephemera stickers from that collection as well. And I did get some washi here at the top and the bottom, and that washi is from Maggie Holmes as well. So using up a bunch of my Maggie Holmes stash here. So these photos, this was my work team at the time. This photo is back from 2022, and we were celebrating Adrina's last day. So we're wearing a lot of purple and blue, so I really wanted to play that up in the layout. So I use those colors a lot, and I even got to use this little pocket here from Willow Lane for my journaling spot, which is nice to give me a little more room to journal. We were out celebrating at a little like a bakery, and I thought using coffee cups for that, or teacups, would be really good because they have coffee there, and then a lot of book themed elements because this was back when I was at a education nonprofit, so that was perfect. Really love how this came out. I always love when I get to play with purple. Next, this is actually a 2-page layout, so I'll show you this side and then the other side. And this was me dipping my toe into some Halloween themed layouts. I think I'm going to do a bunch more Halloween and fall stuff this month in October. So this is titled Bootiful Day, and this is using Paige Evans' Tricks and Treats collection, as well as a little bit of DCWV Halloween Party paper. And this is a scrap lift I did from Alison Davis, so that's who inspired me. Oops. So this is the right-hand side, and this is the left-hand side, and they're going to come together like that. Yeah, so I just love how this came out, getting to use more of my Halloween-themed papers and embellishments. So this is just documenting back in 2022. I was pregnant with Alex here, and we were just going out to eat. I was wearing my little jack-o'-lantern sweater that I got, and after we went out to eat, there was like a car show going on down Main Street, so we stopped and took a picture. This is my husband in front of this car. So I wanted to use a lot of like orange in this, and then this paper does have a little bit of red, which I think works with this car. And yeah, I thought this would be fun to use because I was in front of our house here. So it's like a little skeleton in front of his little house. And yeah, I think that turned out very cute. I really have been enjoying playing with this collection. I wish I had more paper, honestly. I know the paper is super hard to find. And I was lucky enough to get 2 sheets of each of the papers, but now I'm kind of wishing I would have gotten more because there's just so many embellishments for this collection, and I feel like I'm going to run out of embellishments or run out of paper sooner than I run out of embellishments. So that was that double page layout, a nice Halloween one going into October. Next, this is another layout that I really liked doing this past month. So this is just titled Shine On, and this is using crepe paper Moonlight Magic, which I really love that collection, especially these papers that I did use here. And this is me kind of scrap lifting pineapple papers. Hey, Crystal, if you're watching. So she did this where she had some layers of torn paper kind of in the middle of her paper, and then she, I think, had like 2 photos going on. I just had 1 photo, so I just focused on that. And then I did get to use a lot of the florals from this collection all around. I feel like I really just pulled out my favorite pieces from this collection and put them all on one layout. So I really enjoy how this turned out. This is just documenting me just at work. I just took a selfie, and I really love this dress that I was wearing and this sweater, which I no longer have. They no longer fit me, but I thought the florals really brought out the florals in my dress, and just playing off of these colors here. So love that one as well. Next, this is a like fall coffee themed layout here. So this was me out at a coffee shop with some of my friends. They have like an outdoor area where we were hanging out, and this was actually the first time I got to like hang out with friends after having my son. So I document that here, and it's just titled Mama Just Needs Friends and Coffee, because that was super true. This is using Echo Park Coffee Collection, which is a collection I've also almost killed off. I got some ribbon on here for my stash for these big tags. I got some Hobby Lobby stickers on here from my random bin. And this is a sketch from Scrapbook sketch number 157. Also got to use up a journaling card on here as well. So I think that turned out really nice too. And I'm getting very close to killing off that little collection from Echo Park. Okay. Next, I decided to break out and play with Maggie Holmes Carousel. So I love that collection, like a lot of you out there, and I am kind of getting low on the 12 by 12 size papers, so just trying to, you know, use that up, enjoy what I have. This layout is just titled So Fun, and it's documenting a photo. This is me playing a computer game called Roller Coaster Tycoon. So that is like a whole like theme park theme. So this was perfect to document that. And this is a scrap lift I did from Jacki Ashton. I don't know if she's on socials or anything. That's just what popped up on my Facebook. I used a lot of the cut apart cards here, and I really like how that turned out. I typically have a hard time using cut apart cards, so it was nice for me to actually get those on a layout and use these fun designs. Really just playing up this like theme park carnival theme here. So that turned out really nice. I like that as well. Moving over to Vicki Boutin. So this is a more masculine layout here. So this is just documenting a photo of my husband when he decided to shave and have a mustache, which he hadn't done in a while. So this is just titled Oh Yes, just because I really liked when he had a mustache here. This is using Vicki Boutin Print Shop, which is another collection I'm also trying to kill off. I also used some Bow Bunny Colorful Story, so that's this paper back here. And this is using a sketch from Scrappin Sketch from I Love Scrapbooking number 6. And I really like how this turned out as well. I also got some washi on here, and I really just wanted to do kind of monochromatic, the green, since he's wearing this green shirt. And that's mostly what I had left for this collection, is this green paper here. And then the scissors I think work because it's about kind of like a haircut or style. And the green papers on the back, it's the same paper here, front and back. So yeah, that was another paper used up from that collection. Getting close to killing that one too. All right, this one I love. This is very purple, and I did use up this acrylic on here. This is Friends Like You, and that's my title. And this is using Bow Bunny Colorful Story and some Vicki Boutin or 49 in Market Flower Emporium. Got that acrylic on there, like I said, from Color Cast Designs. I got 5 flair on here from Scrappin Happy Studio. And this is a sketch from Sketch Autumn Sketch Bonanza #4. Also did some mixed media here with these kind of white shimmery splatters. This is just documenting me out to eat with some friends. It's kind of like our Friendsgiving in a way, but I'm wearing purple in this photo and I really just love getting to play with purple. So I wanted to use that a lot on this layout. I love these florals on here from Bo Bunny Colorful Story. I think they're super pretty and just love the colors there. Okay, this is another Maggie Holmes Carousel layout, and this is documenting us going out as a family to our state fair. We're actually going to go out to the state fair tomorrow, so I can't wait to document that in the future. But again, Carousel is just such a perfect collection to use for fair photos. This is just titled So Happy, and I used all kinds of different little pieces from that collection. This is very dimensional with kind of the bigger like button pieces. There's some enamel pieces on here. So there's some chipboard, all kinds of different stuff. And I also got some, I think just a little bit of Chasing Dreams on here with the washi sequins and buttons. And this is a sketch from Sketch Autumn Sketch Bonanza #5. So I've been using Sketch a lot lately. Although this next month, or October, is 30 Days of Sketches Series 19, I think. So I need to get started on that. I haven't printed out the sketches or started playing with that at all. So that'll be fun to play with over this next month. Yeah, I think that will be really fun. All right, and this is my last layout, really just going into fall here. So this is titled Happy Fall, and this is using Simple Stories Cider and Donuts collection, which I picked up, I think, last year, and I haven't played with it very much. I think this is maybe only the second or third layout I've completed with that collection. So it is very, very fall themed, a lot of darker colors, but I think it's kind of different, and I have liked playing with it. And this is using a sketch from Sketch Autumn Sketch Bonanza #7. So this is just documenting, we every year at my past job we would do like a chili cook-off to raise money for United Way, and this year I did a pumpkin chili. Actually, it turned out pretty good. I wish it had more flavor of pumpkin, but I did like how it turned out. So I made sure to put a lot of pumpkins on this page to help tell that story, and I just document that here. This is back in 2023. And that's everything I've made in September. I hope to do a lot more in October, but don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again in the next crafty video. Bye!